Many wedding dresses are handed down from generation to generation, mother to daughter, sister to sister. In fact, few things can bring sisters closer together than a wedding or tear them farther apart. Camille Pratt is wearing this dress to her ceremony. It's a dress her sister Rhoda loves. Camille is marrying Kevin Blair, a man her sister Rhoda loves. Before this dress is through, it will have something borrowed, something blue, and something deadly. Camille and Rhoda Pratt had never gotten along. Their friends couldn't believe that they both came from the same parents. Camille was considered a saint by all who knew her. It seemed that Rhoda, on the other hand, was born a bad seed. Rhoda had always been jealous of her sister. She just couldn't bear to see her marry Kevin, the man she had wanted for her own.
Rhoda, I am so glad you could be here to help celebrate my wedding. Maybe now, finally, we can put everything behind us and become friends.
We'll never be friends, Camille. I'm the one who should be wearing that gown, not you. Kevin should be marrying me.
Kevin doesn't love you, Rhoda. He never did. You just want him because I have him. You have always been that way. You are a sick woman, Rhoda. You should get some help.
For the next 3 years, Camille and Kevin had nothing but happiness, including 2 wonderful children. But then tragedy struck. Camille contracted a rare blood disease while on vacation in the tropics. Now back home, her doctors couldn't arrest the rampaging infection, and Camille had very little time left.
I love you too.
I'll take over, Kevin. The kids are calling for you.
Thanks, Rhoda. I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, the kids. See you later.
Camille fought to summon all her strength for this moment.
How you doing, sis?
I know what you're trying to do with Kevin. You're taking advantage of a very caring man at his most vulnerable moment.
Must be the painkillers talking. I'm just being a loving sister. Isn't that what you always wanted?
Rhoda, I am warning you. Leave my family alone.
Just rest, Camille. Kevin and the children will be in good hands.
Camille died shortly after Rhoda's last visit. Her final request was that she be buried in her beautiful wedding gown. But Rhoda had other ideas for the funeral.
Excuse me. Do you mind very much, please, leaving me alone with my poor sister?
Not at all. I understand. You take as long as you like.
Thank you. It's time to set things straight, Camille. I'll take my gown now, thank you.
Nobody ever knew that Rhoda switched the dress. In the time that followed, Rhoda practically moved in with Kevin.
Hey. Wow. It smells awfully good.
Made a cake. Thought you might like to lick the spoon.
Thanks. That's very thoughtful of you. You know, I don't know what the kids and I would do without you.
What was what Camille wanted? You know, Kevin, it's been 6 months since you left us, and I do love the kids, but what they need is a full-time mom. And what you need is a full-time wife.
I don't know. It's still so soon.
I understand. I could never replace Camille. She and I had our differences, but we both agreed on one thing. that you and I should be together. Keep it in the family, so to speak.
And so Rhoda's wedding day finally arrived. She celebrated by wearing the dress she had taken off her dead sister's embalmed body. The wedding was held in August, on the hottest day of the year.
Beautiful.
It's just so hot. I
Friends,
can't stop sweating.
thank you all for being here today to help celebrate this very special moment between Rhoda and Kevin.
Your gown looks an awful lot like Camille's.
Really? A coincidence.
The most special gift that one person can give to another.
What's that smell?
I don't smell anything.
I think it's coming from your dress.
I'm just wearing my usual perfume.
Are you all right?
I do feel
Dearly beloved,
a bit strange.
we are gathered here today.
Do you want us to stop the wedding?
People.
Absolutely not.
Rhoda, do you take Kevin to be your lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, in sickness and in health, till death do you part?
Rhoda! Sweetie, you okay?
Rhoda Pratt died that afternoon.
Somebody get some help.
The coroner theorized that death was due to extreme heat combined with a severe allergic reaction, an allergy to embalming fluid. Rhoda Pratt may have indeed died from an allergy to the embalming fluid on the dress. Or maybe, as most of the wedding guests believed, her sister's spirit prevented the marriage. So the question is, was it really the chemicals on the dress that choked the life from Rhoda? Or was it a hand from the grave? Go ahead. Make your decision on whether this story is fact or fiction. But don't be married to it.
We'll find out if this story is true or false at the end of our show. Next, a full moon causes full-scale terror for a college professor on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.